Well, after a months-long investigation, a teenage girl has now been charged in the killing of her mother and stepfather.
So the Carroll County Sheriff's Office says a 17-year-old was taken into custody this morning in connection with the February double homicide. 11 Alive's Galat Malamed is live outside of the Carroll County Sheriff's Office. Galat, here we're talking about months later. How did the investigators get to this point?
Investigators are calling this a sad and horrific case, saying the 17-year-old turned herself in here this morning, accompanied by her biological father, after the sheriff's office told her they had warrants out for her arrest. As for a motive, that is something investigators are still looking at.
We've got the person that we believe orchestrated this and committed this horrific crime.
The Carroll County Sheriff's Office says that person is 17-year-old Sarah Grace Patrick, arresting her for the February murder of her mother and stepfather, Kristen and James Brock.
We're still kind of putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, but I can tell you what led us here today, and that's the evidence that Sarah killed her parents.
Patrick is charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault. For the past 5 months, investigators worked with the FBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, and private forensics labs. The Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Ashley Hulsey didn't single out a key piece of evidence or turning point that led investigators to the teen.
I believe in the beginning of any case, everyone's a suspect. However, as an investigation continues and everything ebbs and flows, like I said in my press release, mountains of evidence has gotten us through here today.
The double homicide was a shock to the community, drawing attention and calls for justice on social media.
In a world where television portrays crimes being solved in under an hour, the truth here is much more complex. Real justice takes time.
Do you believe that any of the other family members knew about this?
Hard to tell. I can say this, that everybody that we have talked to through the course of the investigation, that are family members, have been nothing but cooperative.
Hulsey says the department's prayers go out to the family, especially the couple's now 6-year-old daughter who first found the couple. Patrick then dialed 911.
A mother and a stepfather will never be able to raise their children and the little girl that was in the home. To me, she's probably the saddest victim in all of this.
The sheriff's office says the 6-year-old is now living with other family members. As for the investigation, that is not over. Investigators say more arrests are possible. Live in Carrollton, Galat Malamed, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, this is really tough for the entire family, Galat. Thank you. Now, the sheriff's office is still looking into what was happening inside that home, and that may have led to this tragic outcome.